Park Jimin has long been recognized as one of the most magnetic figures in global pop culture. As a member of BTS and as a solo artist, his influence stretches far beyond music, touching fashion, art, and modern celebrity culture. Yet every so often, a seemingly simple piece of content reminds the world why Jimin's presence feels so extraordinary. That is exactly what happened with Jimin's Vogue Korea #2. Behind the Scenes, a video and photo series that unexpectedly exploded across social media platforms, becoming one of the most talked about fashion-related moments of the year. What makes this behind-the-scenes content so viral is not just Jimin's star power, but the rare intimacy, authenticity, and artistry captured in moments that usually remain unseen. In an era where celebrity images are carefully curated, Jimin's Vogue Korea behind the scenes offered fans something deeply human, quietly powerful, and emotionally resonant. A glimpse beyond the finished image. Fashion editorials are often admired for their final results, the flawless poses, perfect lighting, and editorial storytelling. However, Vogue Korea's decision to release extensive behind-the-scenes footage placed a spotlight on the creative process itself. In Jimin's case, this choice proved transformative. Viewers witnessed Jimin preparing between takes, adjusting his posture, listening attentively to the photographer's direction, and subtly refining his expressions. These moments revealed how deeply involved he is in the creative process. Rather than passively modeling, Jimin appeared as an artist fully aware of the narrative being built through the camera lens. Fans quickly noticed how every movement seemed intentional, yet natural, reinforcing the idea that Jimin's artistry extends beyond music into visual storytelling. Effortless duality, softness, and strength. One of the strongest reasons the behind-the-scenes content went viral is Jimin's ability to embody duality. In a single shoot, he effortlessly transitions between softness and strength, elegance and intensity. In candid moments, he appears gentle and warm, smiling shyly, laughing quietly with staff, or focusing inward before the next shot. Then, the moment the camera begins rolling, his aura shifts. His gaze sharpens, his posture changes, and an unmistakable charisma fills the frame. This contrast fascinated viewers. Many fans describe the experience as watching two versions of Jimin coexist: the humble, hard-working artist behind the scenes and the commanding global icon in front of the camera. The power of silence and expression. Unlike many viral celebrity clips that rely on dramatic reactions or exaggerated moments, Jimin's Vogue Korea behind the scenes captivated audiences through silence and subtlety. Small details became talking points across social media. The way his eyes softened before a shot. How he exhales slowly to center himself. The delicate control of his facial expressions. These quiet moments resonated deeply, especially in a digital environment often saturated with noise. Viewers felt drawn into a calm, almost meditative atmosphere that reflected Jimin's inner discipline as an artist. Authenticity in an age of perfection. Another factor driving the virality of this content is authenticity. While the final Vogue Korea images present polished perfection, the behind-the-scenes footage shows the work behind that perfection. Jimin is seen reviewing shots, communicating respectfully with stylists, and patiently repeating takes until the vision feels right. There is no sense of ego, only focus and dedication. This authenticity reinforced why fans and industry professionals alike respect him. He does not rely solely on fame. Instead, he treats each project as a craft that deserves full commitment. Fashion as an extension of identity. Jimin's relationship with fashion has always been more than aesthetic. In the Vogue Korea behind the scenes, it becomes clear that he views clothing as a form of expression rather than mere styling. Jimin adjusts how he moves depending on the fabric, silhouette, and mood of the clothing. Each outfit appears carefully embodied rather than simply worn. This sensitivity impressed fashion enthusiasts, photographers, and designers worldwide, many of whom praised his intuitive understanding of fashion language. The behind-the-scenes footage showed that Jimin does not overpower the clothes. Instead, he collaborates with them, allowing the concept to breathe. The emotional connection with fans. For fans, the viral impact was deeply emotional. Behind-the-scenes content often feels more personal and in this case, it strengthened the bond between Jimin and his audience. Many fans expressed that watching the video felt like being invited into a private space, a rare moment of proximity to an artist who usually appears larger than life. This sense of closeness fueled massive sharing across platforms like X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Short clips were edited, slowed down, and paired with soft music, further amplifying the emotional response and extending the content's lifespan online. Social media amplification and global reach. The virality of Jimin's Vogue Korea #2 behind the scenes cannot be separated from the power of social media. Within hours of release, clips began trending globally, with hashtags related to Jimin and Vogue Korea dominating fan communities. International fans translated captions, added commentary, and created analysis threads discussing everything from his expressions to the symbolism of the styling. This collective engagement transformed a fashion behind-the-scenes video into a global cultural conversation. Industry recognition and cultural impact. Beyond fans, the fashion and entertainment industries also took notice. Editors, stylists, and photographers praised the behind-the-scenes footage for showcasing professionalism, adaptability, and artistic sensitivity. For Vogue Korea, the collaboration reaffirmed its ability to capture not just fashion, but cultural icons in their most compelling form. For Jimin, it further solidified his position as a muse capable of elevating any creative project. The viral success also highlighted a broader shift in how audiences consume celebrity content, favoring depth, process, and authenticity over surface-level glamour. A reflection of Jimin's artistic evolution. Ultimately, the reason Jimin's Vogue Korea #2 behind the scenes is going viral lies in what it represents. It is not merely a fashion shoot, but a reflection of Jimin's evolution as an artist. It shows a performer who understands himself, respects the creative process, and communicates emotion without words. It captures growth, maturity, and quiet confidence, qualities that resonate universally. In a world where trends come and go quickly, this behind-the-scenes content stands out because it feels timeless. It reminds audiences that true artistry does not need to shout to be heard. Conclusion. Jimin's Vogue Korea #2. Behind the scenes went viral, not because of shock value or spectacle, but because of sincerity. Through subtle gestures, focused dedication, and emotional presence, Jimin transformed the behind-the-scenes moment into a global phenomenon. It is a testament to his influence, not just as a global star, but as an artist whose authenticity continues to inspire millions. And as fans continue to revisit and share these moments, one thing becomes clear. Sometimes, what happens behind the camera is even more powerful than what appears in front of it.